on 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 January the 15th, 2020, which is 2020, a commercial plane, which is not commercial, which is a private jet plane, was going from Fenway National Airport to New Jersey's islands. The plane was going to pick up its passengers on Gate 7. The private jet had three passengers, two crews. I mean, three passengers, one crew, and two pilots. The plane going to take off on runway 06. Oh, the plane gets to runway 06 and head down the runway. Pilot James and Mark were both the pilots of the the plane tonight. B1 takeoff. The plane takes off with rough speed. But a few seconds later, as the plane took takeoff, the plane just started rolling to the right. What the heck is going on? The plane was going out of control of the air, and they were over like 8,000 feet. The private, not the private, but the New Jersey island is 105 miles away. But they couldn't land because the plane got tilted. So they tried to make a landing at the Fenway National Airport. They called off for emergencies to be at the runway 06 they were at. But just to know, they were not going to make it at their final site. Mayday, mayday. Mayday, mayday. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is flight. Why I always have to do this? Flight. I just put the I right there. Flight 344. As they announced, they said this is their final site though, but they said Mayday, this is flight 344. Our plane is out of control. We need emergencies on runway 06. Now they were over 9,000 feet, but a few later the plane started rolling to the right again. As the plane rolls to the right again, going out of control, heading towards the ground. but the disaster strikes are going to happen sooner or not as they pass the Fenway National Airport. In front of the pilot, the plane was still rolling and rolling. They look out for any emergencies, but the plane was still tilting. Then, another disaster. Engine 1 started smoking out black smoke, and the plane was heading towards the ground. Flight 344 was out of control. It was headed towards the ground in the water, passing the city of downtown city. For another split second, the plane rolls back onto its straight side. But the engine started getting worse. Wait a minute. They don't know which side they were. Oh, okay. But they felt like they were upside down, so they tried to roll it this way. But it was too foggy, and the plane couldn't see it. The plane started shaking and rolling everywhere. The plane started going out of control. And the plane started going too high. Then, seconds later, the engine burst into flames, going out of control. The plane heads towards the ground. Oh my gosh. The plane was headed straight towards Fenway National Airport. They tried to let the plane back down, but it was too high. The plane goes upside down, heading towards Fenway. And the plane was heading straight towards runway 06. The plane was heading straight down towards them as the plane was heading towards, as 344 was heading straight towards the city at 625 miles per hour. The plane rolls to the left as their final seconds later, the plane was heading straight towards the ground. Flight 344 was heading straight towards the city. As 344 rounds the city of the blind curve at 616 miles per hour, disaster happens. Mayday, mayday! And then the plane crashes. They put their gears on as the plane rolls to the left for the final destination, and the plane was heading straight into the city at few miles per hour. As seconds go by, disaster strikes as the plane was heading straight towards the ground. They were looking everywhere. They were slowly about to crash. Final seconds as the bright sun and plane and disasters, it crashes. The plane heads towards the ground, and then disaster strikes. The plane hits the ground, skirted down the whole way and it exploded. Flight 344 explodes right near Fenwell National Airport. All passengers, crew, pilots had died in the accident. Let's do another one. Since y'all like that last one. This is like a brand new plane. Really. On a sunny morning on April 15, 2013, a Virginia flight, which is from Fenway National Airport. Hold on. From Fenway National Airport to Mellie or something, whatever it is. I can't say these right because this is in like, I don't even know what, but yeah. It was getting on gate 8, which is for the passengers. As an A340, right? Yeah, A340 was picking up the passengers at gate 8. It was around 11:40 p.m. as 32 passengers gets on the plane. You can see the passengers from right there. There were 2 crews and 2 pilots. All passengers are on the plane. As the plane left out of gate 8 and gets on runway 7C, which is 7B now because 7C had an accident. So they got on runway 7B. They were a mile away. Evan proceeds on runway 7B. Finally, the plane takes off. What the freak? Oh, shoot. Oh, no. But after a liftoff, the plane started having problems now. As engine number 2 started having failure problems. But finally, nothing happened. So they lift up the air as they went. As the plane proceeds on to Mellie International Airport, right? Oh, my back is terminating. I don't even know. As the plane was about to get there, they were almost there at Mellie International Airport. Now they were here, but they had to go down to the runway. But a few seconds later, the plane started rolling to the right again, this time. Mayday, mayday, this is flight 2244. We're going under control. We will need emergencies at runway A1 or 1A. But 1A was out of service, so they had to land somewhere. Oh snap. The plane flies so fast. The plane was going too fast. Then even more disasters. Alarm goes off. Nah, fucking yeah. I had to open that door. Oh snap! The freaking plane. And then seconds later, the plane started going down. Wait. It kept saying retract gear as the alarm goes off. Wait, what the wait, where I'm going? The plane was going down even faster and faster, straight towards the water. What the Yo, what the heck where I was going? The plane was going, yo. Uncool, man. I'm doing it over again. What plane should I do next? Maybe... Should I do the A380 again? Like I used to do? Okay, let me do this MD-11 again that I did last time. Delayed, but yeah. Alright, it's time to lift off now. As an MD-11 that was going from Chicago to London, the plane was a package plane that left runways C8. Usually, MD-11s have some problems, but this chapter and disasters was a complete disaster. London was a few or meters away. What the heck? But usually in the windows, they couldn't see where they were going. They felt like they were going down. So the plane goes around again. And then they were upside down, so they turned around. But a few seconds later, they couldn't retract the landing gear. The plane was losing their speed a little bit. But even more speed. As the plane was going even higher and higher. The pilots had an alert to retract gear. But they did not listen, so they still go up. As the plane was flying past, it started losing more speed. Then a stall just happened. The plane went down straight towards the ground. And it said retract gear. Mayday, mayday, this is flight 55. We're going out of control. As flight 55 was heading straight towards Reading Airport, as the plane was heading straight towards the ground. It got saying retract gear as the plane was heading straight towards the ground. The pilots couldn't see anything. As the plane was 3,500 feet from the water, going straight down even more and more. They almost hit the water, but even disasters was about to happen. Finally, the plane goes back. They call for emergencies, everything, as the landing gear and the whole pilot set of the gear were broken and malfunctioned. So the plane was heading straight towards Reading. But the second time, or the third time, the plane loses the I forgot what it is, but yeah, losses some connection, and the plane was heading straight towards the mountain. They tried lifting up as the plane was going straight towards it. They hit the mountain. Try stopping the brakes, but as the plane hit it, one of the engines explodes, and the plane rolls almost over, trying to land. As the plane started shaking to the ground, flight 55 was heading straight to the ground. As the retract gear started messing up again, the second time, disaster was about to happen. And what really was about to happen as the plane hits the ground, then disaster strikes. The plane hits the ground and smashes the plane engines, rolls over almost to its site, and was heading towards the ground in the water. They tried landing, but it was too little, too late, as flight 5555 was heading towards the ground. And then 15 miles in 5 seconds, disaster struck. Flight 55 crashes right into a house, exploding it. 2 pilots had died in the crash. After the fire, houses started exploding into flames. Right next to Reading Airport, the pilots saw everything after the plane just crashed. Into other houses, people runs out and saw the horrifying sight of the ND-11 crashes. After the burning fire, flight 5555 was damaged. They try to see what caused the ND-11 to crash. After leaving runway after leaving the runway, which is A1 or 1A. After 5 seconds, even at 15 seconds, after hitting the mountains, losing the engines, it was too late. Engine 1 started bursting into flames after a bird hit in the engine. They try and check and see what caused the land gear to get malfunctioned. They were checking out the wreckage of Flight 55. They tried to see if it was a pilot order. The cause of it was the bird that hit the engine, but nothing happened. Even seconds later, the engine started malfunctioning. Evan went to the landing gear. When the landing gear malfunctions and stops, it stops the landing gear to retract. Evan, when they try retracting it, they accidentally pull the engine power up even faster as engine 1 increased even faster, making it smoke even faster and burn into flames. The MD-11 has been destroyed. The last MD-11 was in 2001 and 2001, 2003, 2002. The MD-11 went upside down after too late. They try steering it to both and right. They trying to turn it so hard that they couldn't, and the plane kept tilting.